Right now is a very sensitive time for our city.
Now at 5, emotions running high in Robstown for parents and the community after 2 shootings happened in a matter of days. Tonight, the message from Robstown's police chief as they continue their investigation.
We deserve to be respected.
Plus, as new changes come to Hillcrest Park, some neighbors aren't impressed. Neighborhood News reporter Jada Jenkins explains why. And the pond at West Guth Park is drying up, exposing mud and a lot of questions. Neighborhood News reporter Tyrese Boone looks into what's really going on. Well, thank you for joining us. I'm Clara Benitez Cortez. We lead things off tonight in Robstown, where emotions are running high after the death of a 14-year-old boy. This was the scene this afternoon at Robstown's Early College High School after what police say was a bogus threat made against the junior high and high school campuses. Dozens of parents showed up scared and fearful for their kids' safety. As a result, many took them home. It comes after the fatal shooting of 14-year-old Sean Sanchez. Sanchez is the second teen to have been shot in just a matter of days. A 16-year-old boy remains in the hospital after he was shot on Sunday. Police confirmed to Chris 6 News that both incidents are connected. So far, one person has been arrested in the case, but there are still other suspects. Robstown Police Chief Mike Tamez took to social media, urging parents to remain calm as the investigation continues.
Don't let this control your actions. I know you're scared. I know you are. Right now is a very sensitive time for our city. But I also want you to know that, we work nonstop to bring justice for that family. And we're still working on it.
Robstown ISD also releasing this statement assuring parents there was no credible threat made against the schools and safety is their top priority. A Corpus Christi man accused of brutally killing his mother last year will spend the rest of his life in prison. 50-year-old Abraham Anzaldua was convicted of capital murder for the murder of his mother, 67-year-old Alicia Anzaldua. Her body was found in a house fire on Camargo Drive back in February of 2024, according to an arrest affidavit obtained by Chris 6 News. The mother was bludgeoned to death after the fire. We initially reported Anzaldua was on the run after his mother's home caught fire on Camargo Drive. The next day, he was arrested south of Sinton. Amanda Talbert, the woman charged with trafficking young girls for sex in April of 2024, was back in court this morning. The hearing before Judge Missy Mederi was to get an update on the case. The prosecution stated they are hoping for a June trial date for Amanda Talbert. Talbert's defense said they were okay with that. Judge Mederi, however, was not okay with that.
Let's get a trial setting for this case. All right? This case needs to be put to bed for everybody's sake.
The judge told the prosecution and defense to get together and agree on a trial date. A March trial date has been set for Talbert's co-defendant, Norier George Manassian. He's facing charges of trafficking children to engage in sex, sexual assault of a child, soliciting a minor online, and soliciting a prostitute. During today's hearing, Judge Mederi denied a defense motion asking that Amanda Talbert have her ankle monitor removed. Well, 27 apartment complexes are asking a judge to let them join Nueces County's lawsuit against the Corpus Christi Housing Authority. The companies filed a petition this week seeking to protect workforce housing agreements worth $350 million. The county claims the Housing Authority violated the Open Meetings Act when it approved the deals, which were supposed to remove the properties from tax rolls. Both the Nueces County Appraisal District has already denied tax exemptions for these properties. The companies say the deals provide affordable housing, but the county calls them a scheme to line private pockets.
Residents in the city's historic North Side tell me they felt ignored by the city for years. Now, the city is pouring $30 million into renovating parks in the area. I'm your North Side Neighborhood News reporter, Jada Jenkins, speaking with neighbors who say they're still not impressed.
Hillcrest and Washington Coles were once thriving Black neighborhoods. Now, residents say refineries and the New Harbor Bridge have pushed families to the margins and left the community feeling ignored. Now, the city says it'll invest $30 million into 3 parks in the area.
It's a great historical moment, or it's a new beginning, if you will.
I met with Henry Williams, a legacy in the community. This park was named after his father, who was the first black doctor in Corpus Christi. He says it's been a long fight to get here.
We have been dealing with city government for many, many years.
Henry showed me where some of these new upgrades will go, which are right next to the bridge.
We deserve to be respected.
Northside residents have been vocal about these upgrades. While I was at the park, a family pulled over to tell me they're not convinced if this move is actually for them. And my Facebook has flooded with comments and messages from neighbors who say they feel the city is just throwing a Band-Aid on top of a larger issue.
And that's why I say you just can't make one thing and think that it's going to just satisfy all.
I met with Sylvia Tyron Oliver at Washington Coles Park, where construction has already begun. She goes to church in this neighborhood. And while she's glad for some growth here, she feels the community didn't get a chance to say what they truly needed.
We were not involved in it. Should we have been? Absolutely.
Residents say they need better streets, lights, and regular cleanup, not just new playgrounds. And after years of broken promises, Sylvia says it's not surprising there's a lack of trust in the city.
The city during that time certainly left bad tastes in the black community, for sure.
But others, like Dwayne Green, say they're ready to see what this could bring.
Everything I did was right here, Hillcrest, Northside area.
He hopes these changes will open the door for more.
Embrace the change, for the future.
People I spoke with here say they're thankful for the investment, but what they really want is a seat at the table. They tell me they'll continue to hold the city accountable so their voices don't get lost again. On the North Side, I'm your neighborhood news reporter, Jada Jenkins, KRIS 6 News.
All right, Jada, thank you. Well, water levels at West Guth Park continue to drop, leaving parts of the pond exposed and shallow. Neighborhood news reporter Tyrese Boone visited the park and spoke with residents who say the low levels aren't just visually noticeable. They could see the impact that wildlife is also depending on this water. Now, some mentioned when ponds shrink, water temperatures rise, oxygen levels fall, and the food sources for ducks and turtles start to change.
That's when the water temperature can go up, the pH can change, the organisms that the ducks feed on can change, can also make them sick and potentially kill the waterfowl because they're eating bad food, essentially.
Tyrese reached out to the Parks and Recreation Department to ask what's causing the drop and if they plan to step in. As soon as they respond, we'll make sure to keep you updated. Well, you could see how dangerously low that water was, and we bring in meteorologist Stephanie Lubert with a first look outside and also our drought conditions.
Yeah, Glada, we need rain. As you might imagine, today's Thursday. Our drought update is not exactly going to have the best news for us because we haven't seen any measurable rain outside of this morning, where some of our neighborhoods actually cashed in on the water that falls from the sky. Have the wide view of the bird's eye view. Looking down on those clouds, we started off with a good deal of them. There was fog, there were showers across some neighborhoods. Some of you probably need to see it to believe it, but over the next couple of days, trust me, we are going to see more opportunities for rainfall. But yeah, aside from this morning's quick line of showers that moved from Baffin Bay up into Beeville, that was really it. A quick sprinkle, a few chispas outside of that, not a whole lot of action, not anything near what we need or what we'd like to see. All of that has been off to our northwest, but this is still going to impact our lifestyle here in the coastal bend. Our watershed extends well into the area that is receiving heavy rainfall, has seen many flood alerts. So we'll talk about what that could mean for the current drought conditions, today's update within our watershed, and how much we expect in your neighborhood. All that ahead.
We noticed that using a barbecue pit.
Yes, sir. I've always been a barbecue pit.
You can't use a barbecue pit because it's not.
I'm Tony Jaramillo, standing near where this interaction took place. Coming up, his reason why this food truck vendor couldn't use his barbecue pit.
You're watching KRIS 6, part of the Scripps News Group.
I'm Tony Jaramillo, your neighborhood news reporter near downtown. I recently came across this Facebook video in which a Corpus Christi food truck vendor argues with a city health inspector about the placement of his barbecue pit. And he caught it all on camera. Check it out.
We noticed that using a barbecue pit.
Yes, sir. I've always been a barbecue pit.
You can't use a barbecue pit because it's not part of your mobile unit.
I can use a barbecue pit.
You might remember Chicago's Cater from a previous story we did. He tells me he wasn't available for an in-person interview today, so I called. Mr. Pena, talk to me about what happened that day on November 5th.
We've been permitted for the past 3 years.
And we've had a barbecue pit out there numerous times. When it allows us to bring a pit, we bring one.
The health inspector that stopped by kept telling Pena that because the pit wasn't attached to the mobile unit, he was breaking code.
What does it say that it has to be attached?
I'm telling you.
No, show me where it says it has to be attached.
I'm just telling you.
Interpretation is not made for the law. It has to say attached. No.
And Pena was left with no citation, just this letter from the Corpus Christi and Wessex County Public Health District, which cites 38-17.
There it is, 38-17.
He said, per ordinance, vendor cannot operate barbecue pits separate from the permitted mobile unit.
I looked up that ordinance and found nothing to confirm the inspector's claim. The state's Department of State's Health Services regulations say nothing about that, and Pena called them on the spot for confirmation.
As long as the pit meets state requirements for barbecue, and it should be fine. But
that state representative did say without being there, it is hard to tell. When I reached out to the city, they tell me the inspector found that the pit lacked overhead protection. Pena claims he had that overhead protection and sent me this photo. I reached out to the city again after their statement to ask them if the inspector was wrong to say that the barbecue pit must be attached, and we haven't heard back yet, but we'll be sure to keep you updated. Near downtown, I'm your neighborhood news reporter, Tony Jaramillo, Chris 6 News.
All right, Tony, thank you. And let's send things over to Stephanie Laubert with a look at traffic. Hi, Steph.
The ride home is going to be busy for some commutes out there. It's a gloomy view and it's humid out there, so you might need to run the defroster. An odd thing to do in the middle of the afternoon, right? But hey, at least traffic's moving smoothly along SPID. Let's head to those maps and show you some more of the typical commutes. We're doing pretty good on 37. We usually have some stop and go at this time as folks try to figure out whether they're taking the new bridge, going to the Bayfront. Still getting accustomed to those changes, believe it or not. If you're traveling along the crosstown, we're looking good. The SPID interchange there is a little busy. The typical stop and go, but we're rolling smoothly all along. Saratoga is a little bit busier this afternoon than usual, starting at about the crosstown and going all the way to Everhart. So keep that in mind if you're heading out toward Rodfield. And Staples, the usual nightmare, packed patience. As you head out, make sure you stay safe and drive safe. I'll have your forecast next. All right, here's the beautiful view outside from our CCAC camera out at Snoopy's. A lovely sunset, not behind the horizon, but behind the clouds along the horizon. Yep, we still have storms off in the distance, but when will we have rain here? A lot of us are trying to be patient, but it is a bit of a struggle. Let's take you to the radar now and show you the only evidence of rainfall today were anybody who traveled along a line between Baffin Bay up through about Beeville. Very early this morning around dawn, we had fog, we had a breeze, and we had a few light showers along that predominant wind. That's pretty much all we've seen today, but it's not the end of our rain opportunity. Again, we've got to be patient. We have a couple of days, and our opportunities are looking likely to improve tomorrow as well as on into the weekend. It's all hinging on a very, very fickle front, at least for us. It's doing a whole lot of business up in other parts of the Lone Star State. You can see the yellows, oranges, and reds showing very heavy rainfall that has been stuck over the same places from the Red River down to Rio Grande. We have seen a lot of rainfall. Not here, but it does benefit us because our watershed extends well into that part of Texas. So at least the northern extent of the watershed is getting a good drink of rain, and that should move downstream. While it may not make a huge difference at our reservoirs, at least for lake levels, it is going to help to chip away at some of the drought that has now expanded across our watershed. Unfortunately, because we didn't see any rainfall between last week and now, except from this morning, we really are not going to see much improvement in the drought situation. Year to date, we are behind by nearly 13 inches of rainfall. We've only had about half of the rain we typically see in a normal year. So no surprise that with the update, this is last week's, by the way, we saw a lot of more red and orange on the map. That's not good. We don't want any color on this map ideally, but look what happens within the watershed. While drought expanded locally this week, our update, here we go, waiting to see that change, and let's see, boom. We're going to see some more red into the local areas here. There we go. Severe drought is not just expanding through half of the watershed, but we have extreme drought in that bright color of red locally and where our lakes are around Choke Canyon, Lake Corpus Christi, seeing that worsening drought. So we need rainfall. Rainfall up here, rainfall down here. rainfall anywhere within the watershed at this point is going to do us a whole lot of good. So thankfully, that is in the forecast. As you might imagine, today, nothing officially on the board, but here's where that trail of showers moved through a few of our communities across Clayburgh, Nueces, and San Patricio and B counties, but nothing really to make it on the board. We need to do better than that. If nothing else, the temperatures are feeling more humid out there, feeling warmer. That tells us we've got the water in place. We are simply missing the on switch, which we were waiting on this front to help with. So we've got to be patient. It's a hurry up and wait kind of game. Dew points are going to stay juicy in those 70s, making humidity feel oppressive. So what changes as we head forward? Well, looking at the big weather picture, our front looks like a front on the map. So we're starting to get some help from upstairs in the atmosphere to kind of push this activity our way. It's not truly going to get here, but it'll be very close over the weekend. So rain chances will be increasing between now and say about Sunday, early Monday morning. For tomorrow, our rain schedule, so to speak, looks to be more of an afternoon situation. There will likely still be some early morning showers, but don't count on a whole lot of rainfall tomorrow. Again, like today, it's going to be a very small amount. But as we head through Friday, this is where I think a couple of these showers might start popping up during the afternoon, and then we may see that increase as we head on into Friday night and Saturday. So it's a very fluid forecast. Stay with the Chris 6 weather experts, KrisTV.com for all the latest. And hey, look at that. Cooler temperatures just in time for Turkey Day.
Well, traveling without the proper ID could leave you paying a fee. Just ahead, we'll tell you about the proposed fee the TSA is considering next time you fly.
You're watching Chris 6, part of the Scripps News Group.
Welcome back. The TSA is proposing an $18 fee for travelers without a real ID or other acceptable identification. The rule, published in the Federal Register and now open for public comment, would require those passengers to use biometric kiosks for identity checks before entering security. The fee would help pay for those kiosks and would replace the current National Transportation Vetting Center system. It's unclear when the changes would take effect. Well, airlines are expected to see a record number of passengers this Thanksgiving. According to Airlines for America, for more than 31 million passengers, they will fly for Thanksgiving. That's a record. U.S. Airlines will carry 2.8 million passengers per day. To meet the demand, air carriers will add 45,000 more seats per day than they had last year. And the two busiest air travel days will be Sunday, November 30th and Monday, December 1st. And the Coastal Bend Food Bank has plenty of reasons to be thankful this coming Thanksgiving, 150,000 reasons to be exact. Local attorney Thomas J. Henry and his Feast of Texas presented the Coastal Bend Food Bank with a check for $150,000 earlier today. The presentation took place at Thomas J. Henry Center for the Philanthropy. The center will play a big part in a new partnership announced today between Thomas J. Henry's Feast of Texas and the Food Bank. Their partnership will provide 600,000 meals at the Center for Philanthropy.
And I want people in Corpus Christi and the Coastal Bend to understand they have a place to go get a meal during this time of the year. From now until Christmas, those 600,000 meals will be provided. And going forward next year, there'll be more to do here in Corpus Christi.
Well, the Thomas J. Henry Center Philanthropy is located at 1102 Ocean Drive. That's right across the street from the Emerald Beach Hotel. It's a sight out of this world. After the break, the new discovery in the skies from NASA.
You're watching Chris 6, part of the Scripps News Group.
Welcome back. NASA has released new images of an interstellar comet. Take a look. The comet, dubbed 3I Atlas, is just the third visitor ever confirmed from elsewhere in the galaxy. It appears as a bright point with a fuzzy gas and dust halo. First spotted in July, it was imaged by multiple NASA spacecraft from late September through mid-October as it passed the inner solar system in the weeks ahead. Scientists will have more opportunities to study the comet and better characterize its appearance, speed, chemical makeup, and possible place of origin.
That's some pretty cool
It's
stuff.
cool to see those stuff.
Yeah, it's a good place to try to find like meteor showers and even some of those comets when you're either right on the coast away from the light pollution or some of our more rural neighborhoods. But with these clouds, you're not seeing a whole lot out there. Hopefully we'll see some rain from them soon. But a lot of you have been asking me, what does Thanksgiving look like? Are we finally going to break out of this heat? So I wanted to show you how that trend is doing. Take it away. We are looking at temperatures that are hot for this time of the year. We've been sitting pretty at 10 degrees hotter than we normally expect. But with the cold front that actually will get here and change the direction of our forecast next week, I think it's going to be right in time for Thanksgiving. We'll probably be sitting close to where we are for this time of the year, but actually a little bit on the cooler side. So what does that look like? Take a look at the 7-day forecast. Once we get past the hot, humid, rainy situation this weekend, we are looking at 73 degrees on the day before Thanksgiving, maybe some showers, 47 Thanksgiving morning.
Chilly. Well, that's all the time we have for now. Thank you so much for watching KRIS 6 News at 5 o'clock. We'll see you at 6. Bye.